The Spigen or Spigen Ultra Hybrid phone case designed for the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE edition is what we will be going over. So for the purposes of exhibition, I'll be taking it off the phone, as you just saw. And here it is. This came out in 2020, as you might see on the screen. And this is the condition that it's in. So all those scratches that you see on the case are not on the phone. So most people will get this case because it will protect their investment of about $500 to $600 that you will have spent on your Samsung Galaxy S20 FE edition, which I would say is a good phone compared to the Samsung Galaxy S8 edition, which was my first Samsung Galaxy phone. It is stronger. You can bump it a little more. You can be a little bit more rough with it. But for the purposes of this video, I will just be illustrating this phone case by Spigen. And the first thing you'll notice is that it has some rises in it. I don't know if you can see it from that angle, but I'll put it as close as I can. And of course here you'll have space for your power button, for your volume down button, and for your volume up button. On the back you'll see it has some rises, and your camera will fit right through there. The back facing camera will be right there, and as you see, because of the rises, it has some protection from the camera from it getting scratched or cracked. Let me just take this back off. And on the bottom you're going to see that it has space for you to charge it with a USB-C charger. And many people buy phone cases just because they don't want their phone to get scratched or damaged after making such a hefty investment, as we mentioned before. And the reason why many people will get the clear edition is because they don't want to cover over the original color of the phone. So that's like an orange color you see in the back, or a reddish color. And people want to display it, they just don't want to damage it. Trust me, if people didn't need a phone case, they wouldn't invest in one, they wouldn't buy one, because it takes away from the color of the phone. But more importantly, people don't want to lose their investment, so they will cover it. One thing, if you want to know a little bit about the Spigen company, they've been around since 2004. It was established, and it was founded in 2008 as an official company. It's a company that is from South Korea, and they have their headquarters, they're based here in the United States of America, out of California. This case that you might have here in front of you retails on Amazon anywhere from $11 to about $16 or $17. Of course, they always say it's down from $29. I don't know who would pay $30 for this, but it's a pretty basic case. It really should retail for about $10. It's going to last you at least 2 years. It does show some signs of wear after having it for about 2 years. If I pull this back enough, you're going to see some separation starting to happen here on the side. This is a very basic case, but it is durable and strong. And by durable, like I said, it's going to last you about 2 years. It's not going to interfere with your camera. If you want to buy another accessory to go with your Samsung Galaxy S20 FE edition, you might want to buy a front cover for this, crystal clear front cover, shatter resistant cover. But I would say compared to the S8 or the S9, you don't really need it. This can withstand a lot more pressure than that S8 or the S9. Another thing that you will notice about this case is that it said clear, But after having it for about 2 years, maybe less, it doesn't look very clear, does it? It looks like it's now a form of brown, or like the color of the phone has transferred over to the case. As many people have stated, it does begin to yellow. I have not used any cleaning products or agents on it, but I may, something very light and non-abrasive. But as you see, it's not as clear as it once was. Does it still do its job as it was intended? Yes. This is a thermoplastic polyurethane. Thermoplastic polyurethane. That's the official name of the material used to put this together. And again, it's a basic case. It's a plain pattern. You might even find it on the street or something similar to it for about $5. But if you like the Spigen reputation, they've been in business for about 14 years, you might go ahead and get this. As far as reviews, if you're into reviews, it has a 4.7 out of 5 stars on Amazon. And I like to add up the 5 stars and the 4 stars and possibly more than 1,000 reviews. That's how I usually determine the product is worth getting. If the first and the second, if it has more than a 75% positive rating, I think it's a good product. Maybe 80, but you know what I mean. So it has 18,000 plus positive reviews on Amazon.com, which is generally pretty good, especially if it's a company that's from another country and it's based here in the United States. You know you can get it pretty quick. If you just bought a phone and you need a case real quick, you might just get it available between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. the next day. So one thing that this case does not do that you might be in the business for, if you have a new phone, you wouldn't worry about this. But it doesn't have a battery case. If you have a new phone, the battery on this S20 FE edition is pretty good. It's pretty long. So you won't need to be charging it that often. You don't have to always connect it every time that you're not using it. But if you've had this phone for a couple of years now, you know that one of the first things to go will be the battery. It'll start showing signs of wear. It won't hold as much juice as it once did. So what you'll want to do in some cases is buy a battery pack. So this doesn't come with a battery pack. And it's just a basic case. So what you might want to do, if you just want to leave the case on but you still want to charge it at the same time, the Spigen company also sells their own chargers. So they have a brick that you can connect to a USB-C charger adapter. You can connect it to the wall. They sell their own brick, but they also sell their own wireless charger that you can just put in the back and it'll begin charging. Yes, the Spigen company will do that. Spigen company is a mobile accessory company that's been around for 14 years. Hey, some people might think that they're a new company. No, they've been around for a long time from South Korea. Spigen is 2 words put together and they're both German. Spige meaning mirror in German and Gen meaning gene. So there you have it. What else can I say about this case? The official color for this is coral clear. Okay, so as clear as it once was, it's not that color anymore. When you first get it, it's going to have a plastic film that you just peel back, and then it's ready to use. As you saw, it took me about 2 seconds to take off, maybe 3, to take off and put back on. And as I'm pressing the volume button on it, it feels like it's normal. It doesn't hamper the way that the buttons work. They're very responsive. Of course, it doesn't have a headphone port, but if you get an adapter, USB-C adapter, to use your 3.5 millimeter headphones, you can just plug it here at the bottom and it'll do the job just fine. This case won't get in the way of that. As you see in the bottom, it has a space for the speaker and it has a space for the USB-C plug. Let's see, what else can we say about this that we haven't said before? This is a glass protector. Oh yeah, so on the description it says it's supposed to come with a lanyard. I didn't get one. I don't need one. I don't know what it would be used for. Personally, I don't need one. So if that's a deal breaker, just, I guess some cases will come with some and some will not. Mine did not. I'm fine with that. So pretty good case, 2 years plus. It loses its color. They also make, this company also makes wireless chargers and bricks so you can connect to the USB-C adapter. Here it is, the Spigen company of South Korea making phone accessories. This has been a review and an exhibition of the Spigen phone cover, phone protector. And if you have any questions about this product, feel free to email me, to comment on this video, to like it, to share it, to talk about it. But more importantly, please, as a consumer, if you have a product and it's not good, talk about it. How's someone else not supposed to know not to get it? And if it's good, also talk about it. I'm on the side of the consumer here because there are a lot of products being sold, and many times the customer just gets stuck with the product. Amazon is good on returns, but sometimes you just get stuck with a product after the warranty has finished or after those 30 days in which you can return the product. So we review products here as honestly as possible. Would I get this product again? Yes. Do I like that it yellows? No. Is it doing its job protecting my hundreds of dollars investment? Yes. So it's doing its job. That's been the Spigen company. Please go out and get it. And we'll see you at the next video talking about our next product. Thank you and good night. Oh yeah, I am also a photographer. Find me on Instagram. Find me all over the internet, Facebook, wherever. TikTok, I just started a TikTok page, and it's my name, Gilbert King Elisa. Thank you and good night. Bye.